Hello, everybody. Today you're going to learn how to construct the line of reflection and a point of rotation. So let's start by looking at these triangles. So ABC is the pre-image and A prime, B prime, C prime is the image, and they're reflections of each other. So you can see here's the line of reflection, and if I said fill in the blank, the line of reflection is a blank to the segments connecting corresponding points. What would you say? Well, it's perpendicular. You'll notice the perpendicular markings and the bisector. So it's the perpendicular bisector of the points connecting corresponding vertices of the triangles. So therefore, if you're given two figures and you had to construct the perpendicular bisector, you're essentially constructing the perpendicular bisector. So let me get my construction tool here. All right. So and you can pick any pair of corresponding points. So I'll just pick C and C prime, but this will work for any of those. And so you make the construction as you normally would. And we know any point on the perpendicular bisector is equidistant from the endpoints. All right, and then draw your line. I'll just draw the line this way. And there is the line of reflection. And you could do that with A and A prime, B and B prime. You will get the same a line of reflection. Now, when we talk about rotations, we know that each point, so in this picture, X is the center, the point of rotation. Each point is, corresponding point is equidistant to the point of rotation. So they're traveling along tracks that are concentric, and that common center being the point of rotation. So what we're going to be doing on the next slide is constructing the center. So we know that any point on a perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center. So imagine I connect A and A prime here, and then construct the perpendicular bisector. That will go through X. If I connect B and B prime and construct the perpendicular bisector, that will go through X, and the same with C and C prime. So all three of those perpendicular bisectors should intersect at X. So that's kind of the gist of what we're going to do on the next page. So what we're going to do is connect A and A prime, and then we'll do our construction here. Whoops. So we'll construct the perpendicular bisector of A prime. So that will give us all the possible points for the center. So let me graph that. Straight line. And then I will do the same, I guess, with C and C prime. So let's plot that. Okay. We'll do the same. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but on here. Oh, let me change the color. Here. And then flip it around. So this will give us the intersection of these two perpendicular bisectors will be the point of rotation. Well, wasn't perfect, but okay. So the intersection is here. I'll put a smiley face. Okay. So now that would be the point of rotation. And we could even check by drawing. So this part you wouldn't have to do. But let's connect, well, for the heck of it, let's connect B prime. And theoretically, let's change the color. I'll make it blue, I guess. It should connect over to B. Yeah, it's pretty close. So there you can see the track of rotation from the pre-image over to the image. But now, what's the point? So what we're going to do here is now we could figure out what is the angle of rotation. So now that we found the center, you can find the angle of rotation. So let's connect from the center two corresponding points. So I'm just picking A and A prime. You could do the same with B and B prime, C and C prime. We'll get the same angle. Now get your protractor, and then we bring that down to here. Here's A. So A is at 0 degrees. That's the pre-image. And then A prime is up here at, let's see. Now this is obtuse, so we read the bigger number. It is about 108-ish degrees. 108 degrees. And then you have to give the direction, of course, so counterclockwise. So that's something that I might ask you to do on a test. So so to construct the point of rotation, construct the perpendicular bisectors between two pairs of corresponding points. The intersection is the center. Then connect the point of rotation to two corresponding points and measure the angle of rotation. And then that's it. So thank you for listening. Complete your assignments on Delta Math and have a great day.